Welcome back. This is episode 7. I am talking about healing. As many of you may know or may not, mental and emotional health are closely linked. Mental health covers cognitive processing, thinking and sensing, while emotional health deals with expressing and managing our moods and emotions. So what does it mean to actually heal? Emotional and mental healing is not straightforward or sequential. That's why if it was, there'd be 1 to 10 steps to healing. I mean, you see a lot of books out there on it, but it's different for everyone. It's everyone's personal journey. And basically, it's up to us, really. And the time it takes is personal. It's different for everyone. So basically, it's a process of being aware. I've mentioned this before. Becoming aware, acknowledging, understanding, accepting and processing the painful life experiences and difficult emotions that come with that. It's not an easy thing to do. Integrating the mind and body, becoming whole, is a lifelong journey. Learning to live on in spite of our dark experiences. And having hope there is more to life than suffering. We may suffer, but we are not our suffering. How to integrate the mind and body, some may ask. Well, there's a lot of different practices and therapies out there. I will just name a few. By doing intentional practices like body scan meditations, grounding, yoga, movement, breathwork and CBT exercises. There are so many resources out there, so look these up on YouTube or go to Kindle, Audible. You can find so many books out there on these things. Find what resonates with you, because everybody's different. Everybody's body is different, and mind. I mean, we all kind of function similarly, but we're all different in personality and all that stuff. So remember, healing takes time and perseverance. So be kind to yourself. Okay. Have you ever wondered what comes first, a thought or a feeling? It's like the chicken and the egg, but not really. It depends on the situation. Your body can react to a threat before your brain registers what has happened, like being in an accident or a sudden death in the family. Your body may go into shock before your brain catches up. And for your mind, a lot of us have experienced racing thoughts of worry, facing certain fears, a common one, public speaking, or being stuck in a loop of being self-critical, like those thoughts of I'm dumb, I'm ugly, self-defeating kind of judgment. I've heard that, this kind of loop or self-judgment, this vicious cycle, we can mistake that kind of thinking as problem solving or treating past mistakes as a threat. So it's a good thing to be self-aware, and catch those thoughts as they come. Yeah, so with actions, obviously you have a thought or a feeling, an emotion, and then an action comes. So, you can get into the practice of, after the thought or the emotion, you can kind of choose, like, how am I going to react to this? We can choose how we respond to life events. Obviously, no one's perfect and we're human, and in the moment, it's hard to do that. But with practice, we can learn to, be a bit kinder to ourselves, maybe give ourselves a bit of time, breathe before we actually act on the thought or the emotion. For instance, like in a relationship, you're having an argument or something, or even before that happens, like you have thoughts of anger and whatever, and you might want to just walk off, say, I need a bit of time to just, think about it, calm down, and then come back and talk about things. It always is good to stop before, you react. So anyway, I do recommend highly, like I say on a lot of my videos, to get therapy. I've had many times of going when I wasn't handling life. I felt like I was drowning. So it's important to see a professional. You can try and get self-help books and do things for yourself, but, there will be times where you may have to reach out for some professional help and guidance. Okay? It's not a reflection of you. It's not a weakness at all. So, we need to be kind to ourselves always. How can we love others if we can't care and understand ourselves and give ourselves the comfort, the care, the love, the forgiveness? It all starts with us first before we're able to give to others. As someone, an unknown author, a quote that I saw, what was it saying? About being cut and we're bleeding all over others. So we're like walking wounds and we do bleed on others. So it's good to definitely work on ourselves first, always. It's a lifelong journey. So be patient. Okay, I'll see you next episode, episode 8. Enjoy your weekend, or coming onto your weekend, different parts of the world. Feel free to leave comments. It's a safe place, safe space. So, hope to hear from people soon. Okay, bye-bye.